Hello there, I'm Zanna James, and it's Travel Tuesday with a lot happening in the Northern Caribbean. We're currently tracking an area of low pressure just off the U.S. coast, moving northward. Now, this extends southward down toward the Bahamas, Cuba, and all the way over to Honduras. As indicated by this colorful shading, there is significant rainfall associated with the system. Over the next few days, it is expected to lift northward past Bermuda, but for now, if you have travel plans to these areas, be prepared for some showery conditions. Closer to home, our weather remains under the influence of a high pressure system to the north and a dominant ridge pattern, resulting in a mostly sunny day with partly cloudy intervals and a slight haze from that Saharan dust. Today truly felt like the epitome of the dry season as no significant rainfall was recorded. As you can see, we had 0 millimeters of rainfall all across the board. But tonight, the dry mid to upper level atmosphere will persist, bringing a clear to partly cloudy night. Now, there is still a slight chance for a brief shower or two across both islands, but they will be just that, brief. Your nighttime lows will dip to 23 degrees in Trinidad and 25 degrees over in Tobago. Now, as for your sunrise and sunset, they will come in just after 6:20 a.m. and just before 6 p.m. Looking ahead to Wednesday, we'll continue in that dry zone with a sunny to partly cloudy day, breezy conditions, and a slight haze from that mild to moderate Saharan dust concentration. Tobago, you can expect similar conditions with the chance of an odd brief shower. Now, the max temperature will be around 31 or 32 degrees across both islands, but as you can see by our temperature charts, it will start at around 29 degrees at 10 a.m. and work its way up to about 32 degrees by 1 p.m. and it will stay there until 2 p.m. and then come back down to about 30 degrees by 4 p.m. Now let's take a break from the skies and focus on the ground and sea conditions. Over the past few weeks, the Caribbean has experienced increased seismic activity. Just after midnight, we had a magnitude 5.8 earthquake that struck between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, represented by that orange dot on our map. Now, additionally, they had multiple smaller quakes between 2 and 4.0 magnitude earthquakes recorded in the same general area, and those are those green and blue dots on our map. Now, while frequent earthquakes can raise concerns about tsunami threats, there is no risk to the Caribbean. In fact, smaller earthquakes are often beneficial as they release built-up pressure gradually, reducing the likelihood of a larger seismic event. So we should be all clear and all safe there. Meanwhile, sea conditions have eased slightly, remaining in that moderate range, with waves reaching up to 2 meters in open waters and about 1.5 meters in sheltered areas. However, spring tides, they are in effect, and this means we'll have a more exaggerated high tide and low tide. As such, we're asking that you exercise caution when heading out to sea.